What is up? You never know when it starts. There's always a fucking delay. Oh, I gotta turn the Wi-Fi off this bitch. Hold on. Oh, I gotta turn the Wi-Fi off this bitch. Hold on. Pause, please. Okay. It's hot. It's freaking hot. That's why my hair looks how it does. We're just gonna have to roll with the punches. I was too busy, which is why I'm late, because I almost broke my wrist trying to fucking open my can of pickles and was obviously unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. Pickle jar won't fucking open. And I'm very bitter about that shit. Because I'm like, I am not going to go all the way to the start. Won't even talk about that. I went to Instacart yesterday and ordered groceries because I was too lazy to go. And alcohol was a part of that. And I tried giving them my fucking temporary paper license. And they were like, no go, solid. I was like, oh, 6-0. You're taking that back. And he was like, yeah. Well, Bevy, then I need your fucking secret on how to open my goddamn pickle jar because I can't open it. I cannot open it. So there's no pickle fucking rods today. We have pepperoni rods again, but that's okay. Because the rods are the rods. The power's in the rods. Morena, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. So oftentimes what we do, because we have some people who don't speak English, right? So what we do is we either leave voice notes through WhatsApp or, the fuck is a sob, Bevy? English, bitch, English. So we'll either leave voice notes or and then you can transcribe them. Oh, a spoon? Come on. Bevy be talking about how like she's going to take her car to the garage. I'm like, you mean like the garage? Which she means the mechanic. I was like, it's called the mechanic. It's not called the garage. A garage is what you pull your car into when you get home. I'm telling you, them UK people be weird. So, Danger, do you have your shit? Because I'm about to share with you 2 success stories that just popped in our community today. So hopefully it will inspire you. But let me introduce myself first and foremost. My name is Jen, obviously. I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption, keyword is leverage, and everything else to work in your favor. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I managed to cut that fucking time in half if you actually do what I say. So if you want me to manifest your recipe for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong, Danger, so you can get your shit right and tight, all links are in my bio. Obviously, if you want to actually get your shit, make sure that you click that follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time because today is Good Vibes Friday. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, you can always catch them on the Tube of the U, assuming I could download them. So 2 days ago will be posted today. I turn off ads for the first 24 hours so that you can watch it ad free. You're welcome. It's costing me money, but it's fine because I love you. We have 2 masterclasses coming up. I am going to have to push it back to the following week because something has arose. And I want to give you my time. So you still have time to get in. So if you find yourself overthinking, overanalyzing, doing all that stupid shit that you should not be doing, then join the masterclass. It'll change your fucking life because why wouldn't it? Also, if you are a fella and you are having a problem, then you perfect, fearless crowd, because next week is what's happening. Oh, you manifested that shit, bitch. You manifested that. So if you're a fella and you want to know how to leverage what we know about women so you can get your shit, then join the Gentleman's King Energy Masterclass. Okay? Okay. We have guided meditations, hypnosis. We have guided meditations. I turned off hypnosis at the current second. We're launching merch too this weekend. We're going to launch the merch. I'm so fucking excited. Oh, what up, Charisse, girlfriend? Well, fuck's sake, Charisse. Jesus. Oh yeah, we have SP stories, self-concept stories paired with a customized song, which you should probably get because your SP story and how you see your SP is important. Oh yeah, we got the merch coming. I mean, it's already now. It's ready now, but you know, I'd have to put it on the link tree. So I'm going to be doing that this weekend, but I'm busy today. So after my coaching calls today, I'll be off the grid until tomorrow. Of course. Okay, so good Lisa with the butterfly, good bitch. We have a friendly contest every day here on the tube or on TikTok Talk. So if you want to be entered to win some amazing prizes, then you need to share this live or repost this live because it's my job to cut out the bullshit that's on the fucking internet, right? Somebody tried saying that I come for creators. No, I don't come for creators. That sounds fucking stupid. Or I'd sit here and talk shit about creators all fucking day, every day, because there's loads of them. But if something is brought to my attention, I'm going to clarify for you because it's my job to get you to cut out the fucking bullshit, cut out the noise. There's that. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple things today. One is what you guys keep doing, and that's checking that fucking 3D. And I don't understand why you're doing that shit. I do not understand why you're doing that shit. Okay? Because it's like, I tell you guys, it's like every day you just set out to hurt your own fucking feelings. And that sounds stupid as shit. Who the fuck does that? Who does that? Like, I'm not going to hurt my own feelings. Okay? And you'll notice we have a WhatsApp group and text coaching too. So if you're not a part of the WhatsApp group, you should join. Manifest for Me has moved to recurring, but that's because I want to give you more support. Okay, so there's that. All right, but make sure you get it because what the fuck? Because actually, we'll give snaps first and foremost to Louise, who is a Manifest for Me client, and she laughed because she said Jen says she'll bring them to your door. It's exactly what happened. After months, nothing was working, right? And so she hired me, and she's been in constant communication with her SB, and he broke no contact within, what did she say? Within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks. No contact broken. Showed up at her door. Hasn't been there in months. That's what we do around here. We get your shit, okay? We teach 4 laws around here. The law of leverage, the law of get your shit, the law of shut the fuck up. You guys keep forgetting the last 2 laws. The law of shut the fuck up and the law of fuck the 3D. That's right. I forgot about that one. Not really. And that's the 2 laws you keep forgetting. What up, Tyrese? Okay, so it's, like I had a money call today. Somebody wanted to talk about money and how to manifest money. And I said, you have to be careful of the things that you say because you don't realize some of the things that you say go against what you want. Like, I need to save money. Saving money implies lack. Because why would you need to save? She's like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. I said, right, a lot of the things that you say you don't realize are going against what you want. So stop doing that. There's why, like, if we're talking about manifesting money, it's like, there's that saying, find a penny, pick it up all day long and have good luck. Okay, the penny's not bringing you good luck. But what it is you have to recognize abundance, okay? So if you're manifesting money and you find a penny on the goddamn fucking floor, pick that shit up and be like, yeah, that's goddamn fucking right. Because if you can't value a penny, as silly as it may sound, you won't value $1,000. Don't worry. I have 2 reserve pepperonis, so we don't fuck up the rods yet. Okay, so we do talk mainly about SPs around here. If you have a question on how to manifest your SP back, drop it in the comments. We are not exclusive to SPs around here, but if you don't like that shit, like there's another live. I'm pretty sure there's a whole. I'm very sane. And we do not digress around here. I'm very sane. But there's a bunch of weirdos out there, so you might. I know, right, James? What the fuck would we do if there was a pepperoni shortage? This came in my Instacart fucking order. I was like, I need pepperonis. And pickles, which a pickle jar I cannot open, but I'm going to try Bevy's thing because I banged it all fucking across the counter without breaking the fucking jar. And I'm going to Home Depot this weekend because I'm going to buy 2 outdoor plants for my big ass fucking pots that I double ordered, but it's totally fine. It's totally fine. That's right. I'm so wealthy, money finds me on the streets. Well, my mind went the wrong way on that one, fucking Taylor. I'll let you figure out where I was going with that fucking one. Did you figure it out yet, bitch? Oh man, Taylor cracks me up. She said she broke down the acronym RN today. She goes, because I know you don't know acronyms. Fuck you, bitch. There's a freaking day. Yeah, James. So, I mean, we never digress around here. We always stay on track, okay? But if you want to know how to manifest anything, that's what I'm here for, because I only teach on something I've successfully manifested. Okay, so I talk about, you want to manifest money, business success, weight loss, how I got my start in the manifestation community, manifesting on a time crunch. What do you want? A raise, promotion. You want to move quickly, all that shit. Luckily for you, I've done it all. I'm constantly testing, not really testing, but doing, just so I can bring you guys things that are going to help you manifest quicker. Because who the fuck has time to waste around here? I do not have time to waste around here. Just saying. Have I ever had MB Frog, a client that went from spiraling over 3D about SP to actually manifesting them? Those were the 2 success stories in the group. Okay, so one hired me to manifest for her because she was tired of wavering, right? Lacking the discipline in her thoughts, spiraling. So she did exactly what I said. It's a very simple role to play. Like the whole manifestation community they overcomplicate the shit. And so I gave her a very simple role to play, and now everything's changed. And she was even like, it was the best decision I made, right? Another person started watching my lives, did what I said, spiraled, wavered, totally fine. Because you just pick yourself up. Again, it's what you tell yourself, okay? And she's getting a major movement with her SP. No contact broken. Reaching out to her. She reached out to him. But she wavered a little bit, but she disciplined herself and said, and gave meaning to what she wanted it to mean. And sure enough, she's going to go see him. Yeah, they're about to hang out. Okay. So yeah, like, here's the thing, spiraling and wavering is not the problem. Okay. I mean, it's a problem and you should not try to do it, right? But it's what you tell yourself. We have many, many members in our WhatsApp group that will post in their success stories that they wavered, that they spiraled, that they had moments. Keyword is moments, okay? But it was what they told. It's what you tell yourself, though. You shouldn't be around here walking in the streets being like, I fucked shit up. Oh my God, I wavered. I fucked it up. Oh God, it's not coming because no. Just regroup. Okay? I told you yesterday that the 3D, I reacted to the 3D. It wasn't about my boy. I mean, it was about my boyfriend, but it didn't involve my boyfriend. Does that make sense? And so I reacted. So I picked myself up and I fucking moved forward. I didn't acknowledge this shit. I just regrouped. Okay? And moved forward. You can't fuck shit up. And that's what you have to realize. If you spiral over your bank account, did you fuck shit up? Nope. It's still the same last time I checked. Okay? Like, you can't fuck it up unless you tell yourself you can. So what's your pleasure? I mean, unless you can fuck up dinner. Sometimes you can fuck up dinner, though. if you burn some shit or do some shit. Sometimes that's a problem. But if you spiral or waver, you have to look at it this way. If I spiral or waver, I just set my shit back. But I don't set my shit back months, years. I know, James. I low-key fucked up dinner yesterday. But you can't set your, like, it literally only sets it back, like, in a matter of hours, 24 hours max. It's not like a gang of time. It's not a gang of time, okay? And that's how you have to look at it. But it comes to how you see your SP is huge. It's huge. Plus what you're telling yourself all the time. If you want to view somebody as competition with you, care to guess what they're always going to be? Competition. Care to guess what you're going to always have? Insecurities. I'm dealing with somebody right now about that. She wanted to check the 3D. Which I don't know why. I keep telling. How many fucking times do I have to tell you that there's nothing to fucking check? What are you checking? There's nothing to check. You'll get the confirmation. What the fuck you checking? Yes, I can, eh? I'm good at it. That's our most recent success story. 2 weeks. Shut up our door. I love that shit because I throw that shit out there. I'll bring them to your door. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. To the door. Do you know what I'm saying? So, kind of like, I was going to put, okay, low key though, I was going to create new wands today, but I fucking forgot. And then it was too late. My new rods, not wands, god damn it, they're dowsing rods. Multi-purpose dowsing rods. I was going to create new dowsing rods today. Can you guess what they're going to be? Chicken titties. Yes, I call them chicken titties. That's what they were going to be today. But I forgot. So now here we are with pepperonis again. But who does not love a good fucking pepperoni? I should put cheese in the middle of them. Okay, Dawn, what do you say to see movement from your SP while trying to manifest getting rid of better charge? Okay, a lot of the things that you say to yourself should be what leads up. Bevy, don't manifest that. Don't manifest that. They're not going to today. They're going to stay on the rod. Do you see how quick that transmission works? Do you see how quick? You see how the quick transmission works? Bevy, what a bitch. Okay. Yeah. What a bitch. Okay, so Dawn, back to you. So a lot of your inner conversations, the things that you're telling yourself, should have to do with behind the scenes movement, but because behind the scenes movement leads to pushing out in the 3D. But also, James, that's what I'm here for, my dog. That's what I'm here for. But seeing movement with your SP should also be what you tell yourself, right? But you can tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. There's no limits. And oftentimes you think there's limits. You overthink the shit, which is why we have the masterclass coming, because you overthink it. Okay. So and stop saying trying first and foremost, because you don't try. There's that. See? Thank you, Louise, because we already gave you fucking snaps, bitch. Her SP decided he didn't want to be with her and then showed up at her door. It's goddamn fucking right. 2 weeks. That's right. That's what we do. I'll bring them to your door. She even said that. She goes, Jess said that he actually came to the door. That's what we do around here. We get you your shit. Period. Okay? So, first of all, you don't try, Dawn. You do. So, you're getting rid of gutter trash. Gutter trash is leaving. Bye. Okay? It's our specialty around here. And on top of that, they don't have a choice. They can try. They can try. It doesn't fucking matter. Because they're just, at this point, wasting time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you have to look at it. Like, they're just wasting time. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be a part of this equation. So, you may as well just kindly see your ass out fucking now. Because you're just wasting time at this point. Your days are ticking by for the result to be inevitable. Gone. That's how this works. Period. They can call whatever the fuck they want to call it. It doesn't matter. But they're just wasting time. Okay? So they may as well just cut their losses fucking now and just keep it pushing. Go find somebody else. I don't fucking know. Because me and SP are going to be together. That's just the inevitable conclusion. So you may as well just stop wasting your time. Okay? And that's how you have to, that's the attitude you have to have. But you can get, like, if you haven't seen my story is on YouTube. You just scroll right past the lives, which I have to update the thumbnails and fucking everything else today. But scroll right past the lives and you'll see how I manifest my SP back, okay? I got plenty of movement with gutter trash still in the picture. It didn't matter. So you need to tell yourself what you want to tell yourself. Like, okay, so when I was initially manifesting my SP back, it would be like, I would tell myself, like, he's obsessed with me. I'm all he ever thinks about. He's always calling and texting me. He's constantly spending time with me. He'll do anything to be with me right now. Escalation of relationship, right? But there's no hold bars, okay? You can literally be like, yeah, no, I'm all he ever thinks about. Like, this man cannot get enough of me. He's constantly spending time with me. He is always calling and texting me. Like, that man loves me. And I'm all he ever thinks about, right? And so you tell yourself that shit too. Gutter trash is not a problem, okay? If you think about gutter trash, I teach you guys every week here how to banish gutter trash to the dumpster, okay? But gutter trash is not the reason why you're not seeing your SP. I saw my boyfriend all the fucking time. All the time. People can say what the fuck they want. I don't really give a fuck. And was it technically behind her back? I mean, I guess, obviously. Who the fuck's me, by the way? You know what I'm saying? So what? She had nothing to do with whether I saw my boyfriend or not. She had nothing to do with whether we talked or not. We talked all the time, all day, every day. Morning, noon, night, didn't goddamn fucking matter. It had nothing to do with her. So, that's how you do it. Okay? Alrighty. Excuse me. Solace. So how do you do it with someone who has decided not to be with you? Okay, honestly though, obviously that's how this starts, right? Like, you have to think logically speaking, right? We bring logic here on my platform. We bring logic into manifestation because you have to bring logic into manifestation. It has to make sense to your conscious mind. So therefore your subconscious mind accepts it. So when these fucking creators come out here and want to do like, I mean, all fucking woo woo and stupid shit and talk about like, just like be like way in the clouds with the shit. The problem is this is why you have resistance. This is why you question shit, because it doesn't logically make sense. Your conscious mind is the analyzer, the logical thinker, the thinker of your subconscious mind, of your mind. So it has to make sense to your conscious mind, because in between your conscious mind and subconscious mind is what's called a critical factor. It accepts or rejects information to go into your subconscious mind. So it has to make sense to your conscious mind so that your subconscious mind accepts it, which is why that woo-woo shit a lot of times don't work. Okay? So obviously, let's think logically speaking. Why do breakups happen? It's in most cases, it's one-sided, right? One person doesn't want to be with the other. That's why the breakup happened. I mean, right? Isn't that why that happens? Because you're not like, we want to be together, but we're breaking up. You know what I mean? So that's like common sense. So obviously your SP decided not to be with you. That was hence the breakup. In most cases, not always, but in most cases, that's what happens. So who gives a fuck? So they only decided that not because they decided it, but because you questioned if they wanted to be with you. You questioned your relationship. You did a lot of questioning at the end. Their feelings for you, if they wanted to be with you, if there's gutter trash, are they talking to somebody else? Different things like that. And then hence the breakup. They didn't decide they don't want to be with you. You did. Without knowing that you were doing that. Okay? Oftentimes, obviously, if we knew, I gotta start unsubscribing. You know, I just delete texts and I just delete emails instead of clicking that fucking unsubscribe button. Because now I want pizza. Isn't that ironic with my fucking pepperonis? I just got to add a Val pizza. I'm like, oh, that fucking sounds amazing. I'll talk about that. Arises. Okay, so you do that without knowing you're doing that because you question things, right? And so you question, and then boom, you get exactly what you didn't want, even though you created it without knowing you were doing that. And it happens. This is why I say it's far beyond manifesting your SP back, especially if there's gutter trash. Okay. It's far beyond manifesting your SP back. You must, like, I teach you because I've done it. So I teach you from personal experience, so that you learn from my mistakes. And so it's like, no, you can't like get back with your SP and be like, chop that. No, you must continue to affirm and control your inner conversations, because there's still those insecurities that pop up. There's still the questioning in your own mind that pops up. And so you're keeping all of that shit right in play versus moving forward in your relationship. It's easier said than done, right? I get it because I've been where you're at. So it's a lot easier said than done. So it's like, and this is where when you listen to other people who have not done it, they make it sound like the shit is like, oh, here's what you do. Like, duh. It's like, oh, okay, bitch, have you been there though? Have you been there? You have not. So you can say that shit, but you ain't been there. So it's like, you don't know what the fuck it's like on the other side of that sword. Like, it's not that simple. Okay. And which is why it takes discipline, which is why you must persist forward. I know because I did not do that. And then shit slid back. So now I teach you to do that. But other people don't do that because they don't fucking know. Because they've never they've manifested an SP maybe, but they haven't manifested one back. Okay. There's a difference. So that's where I teach you that. Okay. Melissa, I hope you just heard what I said. I wasn't talking my fucking self. Okay? It does not matter. Who gives a fuck? You're angry and sad that he left. Why? You did this shit to yourself. You did it to yourself. So what you angry about? You're sad that he left, but you caused him to leave. Okay, there's numerous factors that cause them to leave. One is obviously your thoughts. That's the 100% truth. Is your thoughts are what caused them to leave. But two, your behavior also caused them to leave as well. Because so many of you think you could just do whatever the fuck you want, and you're like, he left. Well, if the roles were reversed, you're seriously going to sit there and blame him for leaving? You think you just wild out whenever you want? And he's not supposed to leave? Come on now. Come on now. There's a lot of factors that were involved in this, Melissa, but you're playing the victim. Oh, it's coming soon. Baby. It's coming soon. Oh, Ella. We'll just go to the next one right now. Don't worry, Melissa. I'll be back to you. Ella. Day 30 of no contact. Who the fuck is spreading false information, you dumb piece of shit? I said it. Maybe you're not used to people talking to you that way. But what false information am I spreading when I said your thoughts? Do you have thoughts? Do you have thoughts? Okay, false information. Let's talk about it. I love when they post, when they pin these. Do you have thoughts? So, are they positive all the time? Take a look at your fucking life and check your thoughts. What false information am I spreading, you stupid moron? Just take a look at your life. Take a look at your finances right now and ask yourself what the fuck you're thinking about all the time when it comes to your finances. That's why you talk about false information. Take a look at how you see your SP and ask if they're showing up exactly how you see them and see what false information am I spreading. Again, I don't know why people do this because it sounds stupid as fuck, because I have other things to do than to watch a live that I have no desire to watch and then to comment on it too. That is like, get a hobby. Get a hobby. Like, what the fuck? I have way better things to do than to sit there and watch people I don't like, which I know there's people on here that watch me and they don't like me. It's fucking weird. And then to comment too is weird, because here's the thing. Let me help you with the algorithm of social media. Ooh, you reported me? So, reported me about what? The truth? You should try it sometime. You should try it sometime. But don't be surprised if you see me again, because you're the one engaging in my shit, which tells TikTok that you obviously find what I say relevant in your life. They don't care what you comment. But the fact that you engage tells TikTok you like more of my content. Get a grip. How's that for false information? Look it up. It's called facts. So just because your life sucks, there's this thing called perception is projection. So obviously you're very insecure within yourself, which is why you came in here, which I don't even know you, and you do not know me. So the fact that you even came in here and wanted to cast judgment tells me you're insecure. But unlike you, I'm very secure. And trust me, you won't be the first one that reports. But I know how to fight it because I speak facts. So why you're still in here is laughable. You're the one that looks pathetic. You look pathetic. You know what I mean? Don't ever try to come for me, because unlike you, I'm very secure within myself. You should get some. Okay? Now you can leave. Unless you're still here, which is weird. Don't you have a job or something? Don't you have something to do? Oh, people are fucking weird. People are fucking weird. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I do not have time for that shit. Okay, so let's go back. 30 days of no contact. So Ella, are you honestly sitting there with like a calendar out and like you wake up every day and you're like 25 days of no contact. Next day, 26 days of no contact. Next day, 27 days of no contact. Stop doing that. Stop identifying no contact. That's the problem in the manifestation community is you're identifying with no contact over and over and over and over again. Well, how can someone who you're in no contact with contact you? They can't. They can't. So you could affirm, this is where affirming gets fucked up in the manifestation community, is you can affirm until you're blue in the face. Oh, Bevy, did you take a screenshot of that person's fucking profile name? Because I want to know who that fucking person is. Anyway, if as long as you keep what up, Leanne, girlfriend? As long as you keep identifying with no contact, they can't contact you. So you have to drop that. Okay, you have to drop that, and you have to start telling yourself things that lead to contact, right? So like somebody was telling me, somebody commented on the video I made where I said how to leverage time, and they said, but isn't that going against what you want by saying like every day that goes by, they miss me even more, right? And they said, isn't that going against what you want? I said, no. I commented back today, 6 days late, but whatever. And I commented back today. I said, okay, let's again, logically speaking, no, because you're creating the buildup, right? So if you miss, like, let's just flip the script, right? Because subconscious minds work the same. It's not like your mind operates one way and your SP's mind operates another. That's not how that works, okay? They work the same, okay? The mind operates the same regardless of who it is. So when you're missing your SP, right? This is why people force the 3D. So when you're missing your SP a lot, do you want to contact them? Yeah, this is why people force the 3D. Because when they're missing their SP a lot, they're like, I want to talk to them. I'm going to contact them, right? So what makes you think that your SP wouldn't feel the same? If they're missing you constantly, then they're going to want to contact you. You want to contact people that you miss, right? So it's not implying, and then I said, your SP is no different when it comes to that. Then second of all, I said, it's not implying that you're not with your SP at the same time, because if you were married right now to your SP and your SP was like, I'm going on a trip for 2 weeks, would you not miss them? Yeah, you would. Would they not miss you? Yeah, they would. So is that implying you're not married? No, it's not, right? Missing someone is missing someone. It's not implying you're not together in any sense of that word, unless you want to say that to yourself, which is fucking stupid. So instead, you learn to leverage the time, okay? You would miss them regardless. And when you miss your SP, you want to talk to them. So if your SP misses you, thanks, Tyrese Boo. If your SP misses you, they would want to talk to you. You know what I mean? So instead of acknowledging day 30 of no contact, you need to pick yourself up and stop acknowledging no contact at all. I'm telling you guys should be living your life like Groundhog Day. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna play my part, I'm gonna do my shit, and I'm gonna go to bed. I do not need to recap my day. I do not need to acknowledge the fact that they didn't contact me today. This, that, and the fucking third. I'm gonna pick my whole ass up, and then you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna run that shit again. And I'm gonna go to bed. Don't need to recap my day. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna run that shit again. I'm telling you, when you guys do the wavering thing, you need to understand it's literally only like a 24-hour period. It depends, unless you want to tell yourself the opposite, which is fucking dumb, or acknowledge and keep things in play. No, just regroup, pick yourself up, and fucking push forward. You don't need to beat yourself up. You don't need to fucking be a victim mentality. You don't need to do none of that shit. Just pick yourself up and move forward, right? Like when I reacted to the 3D the other day, right? Bevy messaged me the next day and was like, how you feeling today? I'm like, oh, bitch, I'm fine. I'm fine. Because I reacted. A couple of our members know that because we're family here and I fucking called them. Tyrese would be one. Taylor would be another and James would be another. But I called them to vent because that's just who I am. I needed to get it out, right? And then when I was done, I pulled my big girl fucking panties up and pushed forward in my inner conversations and was telling myself the things that I wanted to tell myself, and I slept like a fucking baby. And did I have emotions? Yeah, I had emotions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had emotions. So what? I picked myself up and I pushed the fuck forward. And the next day, I was fine. What, I'm gonna harp and live in regret? No. Like, the fuck? You don't have, like I was just telling the moron that was on here, right? Like, you have nothing better to do but sit here and dwell on shit. Like, no. No, I'm not gonna dwell on shit. Pick yourself up, move forward. Wavered? Cool. Don't give it a negative meaning, but pick yourself up and fucking move forward. Wavered again, pick yourself up, move forward. Wavered again, pick yourself up, move forward. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? That's what you have to understand is you guys think everything that you fucking do is going to fuck up your manifestation. It's not. There are so many people in our community that literally are getting movement with their SPs and wavered a lot. Had their spiraling moments. So they pick themselves up and fucking move forward. And they're still getting movement. You can't fuck it up. That's why I said stop looking at circumstances like they got a fucking shot, because they ain't got no goddamn fucking shot. No, if you pick yourself and persist forward, you will get your manifestation. It's inevitable. So everyone is just fucking wasting time being in your reality, trying to avoid your manifestation. They're just wasting time. It's like you're just wasting time because the result is inevitable. The result is inevitable. I will get exactly what I want. I will get my manifestation. This is how it works. So you're just wasting time. Yeah, that's the thing, Ella. You're in the waiting. You're waiting. Decide the outcome. Right now, decide the outcome. Write the end of your first movie right now, right? You got a trilogy in your series. SP Together, trilogy number 1. What the fuck they call that? Movie number 1. Then, next movie, Married. Third movie, Together Forever, Happily Ever After. So decide right now, how does your movie end? The first one. You and SP together. So what you worried about? Why are you waiting? Because what you're doing is you're waiting for them to decide. You're waiting for them to get the light bulb moment in their fucking mind. You're waiting for them to be like, oh, you know what? I think I want to be with them. But the only way they can do that is when you decide. So get a grip. Violet, you want to manifest a best friend? Get clear on the type of friend you want to have. Okay? Get clear on the type of friend you want to have. Okay? Get clear on it. Like, what do you want in a friendship? When you get clear on who you want, what you want in a friendship, you'll meet this person. Okay? Also, tell yourself, like, I'm hella popular. Everybody wants to be my friend. I'm literally so popular. Everybody loves me. Tell yourself that type of stuff. Okay? Boost yourself up. Okay? That everybody loves me. I'm hella popular. I have so many fucking friends. Everybody wants to be my friend. Okay? Start telling yourself that type of stuff. You'll find a best friend. They'll come to you. Moon, my SP, we're just friends, but he keeps giving me mixed signs secretly down. I like him. Well, not to give him bitch. He only is giving you mixed. Are you guys noticing the fucking trend here? It reminds me of like when I was talking today of like when one of my entrepreneur clients was like, you need to go live on TikTok for at least an hour. I'm like, what the fuck do you talk about for an hour? He's like, don't even worry about it. I was like, okay. Are you guys noticing why? Okay, because are you guys noticing a trend? I want you to notice a trend here because people are dealing with different situations, right? But they're not. They're still the same trend. Okay, so he's giving you mixed signals. That is because you are questioning, keyword of the day, my friends, questioning what your shit is. Does he like me? Does he not? Like, are we going to be more than just friends? Does he just want to be friends? Like, how does he like see me in that type of way? Does he not? Right? You're questioning. Therefore, he gives you mixed signs. Not because he wants to, but because you're questioning how he feels about you. If he wants to progress, so decide now. And see him like, no, he absolutely wants to be with me. Shit. The one thought I hate is, what if I do all this and it doesn't happen anyway? Okay, hummingbird. So the reason you would have that thought is, okay, so when you come here, I simplify things for you, right? And so a lot of people have a hard time thinking it can't be that easy. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where the doubt comes into play because you're like, okay, but it can't be that easy though. You're literally just saying if I control my inner conversations, then I'll get my shit. Like, you know, different things like this. Like, it can't be that simple. But when I tell you to just take a look back, and how did you create what you didn't want? So did you question it then? Were you like, what if I just continue to think about how broke I am and what if it doesn't happen? No. So why are you questioning it now? No, I have like 15,000 chopsticks and these are my daughters, but why are you questioning it now? Because that's the problem. This is a large part of most of your problems is you didn't question none of this shit in the beginning. And yet here we are. Here we fucking are. And now you want to question everything. Because you haven't learned your lesson? Let me ask you this, logically speaking. Hummingbird and everybody else who's questioning everything. You're in this situation. Here's the light bulb moment. Here's the light bulb moment. You're in this situation because all you did was question at the end of your relationship. So, by mere definition in not the legal definition, somebody on Facebook like years ago challenged me on this shit. Thank you, baby. Somebody challenged me on this shit, and I was like, I didn't say certifiable, okay? There's a difference between certifiable and just insane, okay? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. So, if questioning your SP, how they feel about you, your relationship, this, that, and the fucking third, obviously did not pan out for you, because if it did, you wouldn't be here. So why are you continuing to question? Because questioning is what led to the breakup. Questioning, Bevy, don't fuck with me. Questioning is what led to said issue we're in now. So if I'm going to continue to question, what makes me think good's going to come out that shit? Because questioning is what led me on this pickle fucking shit in the first place. They're not, they're not designed for knitting. Fucking James. So stop questioning. How about we do, I know, a toothpick. Ooh, fucking, see, we got all these multi-purpose. What you want? You want to eat some Chinese food or Japanese food? Fuck. Sushi. With the chopsticks. And yes, I know how to use chopsticks. So does my daughter, which it was a nightmare trying to teach her. She's like, how do you use them? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, kind of like when she was like, how do you tie your shoes? I was like, I don't know. You just tie them. Thank God for YouTube these days. She does bunny rabbit ears. I can't get on board with that shit. But yeah, then you can eat pepperonis. Then if you want to pick your tooth, you can do that. Or you want to knit? Shit. We got you covered around here. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Solace, is the law of assumption the same? Oh, yeah, so in essence, the law of assumption is, in a nutshell, is what you assume to be true is always going to be true, okay? Everything in your reality, everything in this world boils down to an assumption. It's always an assumption, okay? There's no facts until you give it a meaning, right? Like, who decided, okay? Like, let's just be honest. Who decided that there's another portal opening up. Shit. Did you guys know that? There's another portal. Why? We got the portals are on lock. Like, the portals are on lock. And she said some shit like, don't even quote me, but 2 like fucking planets are coming together. The Venus and, we'll just say Venus and the fucking, I don't gotta know. Venus and Saturn. We'll just say those. Venus and Saturn are coming together. Huh? Are they colliding? Venus and Saturn are colliding. And they're going to open up a portal. Mm-hmm. We had the Lionsgate portal last week. Now we got a whole new portal. Get your shit ready, my friends. We got a portal coming. Who the fuck decided that shit? Like, let's just think. Who decided that? Right? A person. Who decided what the fucking astrological sign was? A person. Who decided, what the fuck they call that shit? I don't pay attention to that shit. Like, what is it? Your earth signs? I don't fucking know. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like your signs, like your water, fire, or whatever fucking signs. Who decided that shit? A person. Who decided what 222 meant? A person. So everything has been decided by a person. Okay? Everything. Like science was still decided by a person. It all was decided by a person, right? They build these obviously you can tell I was not the best in high school. What the fuck do they call them? Like stethoscopes or what the fuck ever. And they're like, this is the white blood cell. Who the fuck decided that? A person. Okay? What they looked for were trends. Okay? That's it. The entire medical dictionary that doctors live by, who decided that? A person. Who decided what the Webster dictionary was? Who decided the definition of everything? Again, a person called Webster. Who decided anything? A person. So if that's the case, that's the law of assumption. But this is the thing, is what you assume to be true is true for you. Okay? But you can decide right now that that's not true for you. Just because they say that that's the definition, what the fuck do I have to decide that that's the definition of shit for? Just because they say 222 is a sign, well then, why does it have to be my sign? Who the fuck decided that shit? Well then why can't I decide TTT is my sign? Or why can't I decide a fucking bird is my sign? Who decided anything, right? But what you do is you let society, you let facts, like all these things, there's no facts, but you've taken it as a fact. And so it becomes true for you as well as society. okay? Because they all take it as a fact. Because we're told things by sources of influence, and so we listen to them. The media is really bad for this. The news is terrible for this too. Doctors, awful, right? So it's like, well, why do we stop? When do we stop growing? And who the fuck decided when men and women stop growing? Have you ever noticed it's different, right? Like women go through puberty much faster. Why? Why do boys go through puberty in high school and girls go through it much faster? Because that's what society teaches us, right? And then what do they say when you go through puberty? You stop growing. So therefore you stop growing. Not because that's a fact, but because you because you listened to them and took that on as a belief. And so now that's true for you. But you can decide right now that that's not true for you. In fact, no, fuck that. I'm 6'1". Shit. I grow every fucking day. See what I'm saying? You can decide that. Because you decided it anyway. And that's what people don't realize is no one made you believe anything. You chose to believe it. So you can choose to believe something else. That's the law of assumption, is everything boils down to your assumption. There's no facts. Okay? At all. Unless you decide there are. Okay? So therefore, that's where we come into play, because here what makes us different is we teach you how to leverage. Because who the fuck decided that, right? Because an assumption, last time I checked, is exactly that. So then we can leverage assumptions to work in our favor. So that's what we do here. I really hope that that made sense. And I hope that that clarified for you what the law of assumption is. You're not attracting anything. The universe, like I tell you guys many times, the universe is not fucking Santa Claus. That is like, your gene line and your bloodline, yeah, no. And I've been seeing you, and you have been a nutty, because then James wouldn't get shit. You've been a very naughty person this year. So no, your manifestation is going to have to fucking wait. Versus you, oh yeah, no, you've been a good boy and a good girl this year. So yeah, you get your shit. Seriously. That just sounds stupid. You're not attracting anything. The universe is, but then again, this is you guys giving your credit away, right? You guys give your power away to everybody, higher sources, the universe. Everything. But have you ever noticed? Here's food for thought. When good things happen to you, when you get things, you give your power away. You're like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, right? Or whatever your higher power is. Thank you, universe. But why does that only go one direction? Why don't you blame your higher power and the universe when things don't go right in your life? I mean, you can't give credit when things go okay, when things go great and you get what you want, but then when things don't, you don't blame the same person. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever noticed people don't do that? But they get the credit. But then you blame yourself or you blame other people for why things don't go right, but you don't blame the same person you give the credit to. Come on now. If they're constantly bringing things into your life, their job is not just to bless you. That fucking sounds stupid. And you know damn well that sounds stupid as fuck. So if you're going to give your credit away, you may as well blame the same fucking person. Just saying. Ooh. I can't make a video about that though, because people try it. Well, you know, I don't really give a fuck. I just think that sounds interesting. This is where my fucking mind goes. Take it or fucking leave it. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Bex, fuck no. Who the fuck is saying that you have... The only reason why things would take years for you to get what you want is because you're going against it. You're doing too many things. You're doing way too many things, right? People will come here and be like, I've been manifesting my SP for 2 years. And I was like, no, the fuck you haven't. First of all, that's a goddamn long ass time. If you think in 1,000,000 years, I'm going to wait for somebody for years, no, I'm not going to. No, I'm like, seriously, I'm going to put my life on pause and just wait for this person for years, like a sad little desperate puppy dog? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be second fiddle to anybody. I'm not going to sit here and have shit take a long ass fucking time because I'm impatient and I'll get my shit and I'll get it now. I'm not getting it a year from now. I'm not going to sit here and literally chase somebody and beg and plead for somebody to be with me for a year. That fucking sounds stupid as shit. So that's so ridiculous. No. So no, it's not going to take years. Because then you could be like Coco, who said, hi, Jen, just want to say thank you. I've noticed when I watched your videos, she gets movement. Snaps for Coco. Snaps for Coco. Because she goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Well, shit, now I want Cocoa Puffs. My daughter always likes the gayest fucking cereal. She's like, Cocoa Pebbles. I'm like, really? Like, no, but now she puts like mini Oreos in a bowl and fucking milk. Apparently that's cereal. Lils, it's not about, I hope you guys are paying the fuck attention. It is not about affirming. Get over it. Get over it. It is not about affirming. Okay? Now, I tell you guys, I stand by affirming, but affirming is only to distract your thoughts. If all you had to do was fucking affirm, everyone would get their shit. That's common sense, right? Isn't that common sense? That's like saying if all you had to do was buy a lottery ticket, you'd win the lottery. Well, then everyone would go buy a lottery ticket and they'd all win the fucking lottery. Right? Isn't that common sense? So why isn't it happening? Because, hold your questions, because your inner fucking conversations are going against what you're affirming. You cannot sit there and tell yourself over and over and over again, he's always calling and texting me. He's always calling and texting me. Fuck, I haven't talked to him today. It's been like 30 days and we're in no contact and he still isn't talking to me. Like, what the fuck? Because did you affirm for what you don't want? No, you didn't. But that's not what they tell you. They tell you just affirm. But what they don't tell you is you never had to affirm ever a day in your life. Did you? Did you affirm for your breakup? Did you affirm to be broke? Did you affirm to not get accepted into the school that you wanted to? Did you affirm to not get the job you applied for? No. So why the fuck do you think you have to do only that now? You don't. But if you're going to affirm, it needs to be in alignment with what the fuck you're talking about. But you guys love to do one thing mainly, bitch. To anyone who will, especially you bitches, you love to complain to each other. You love to bitch about your situation, your SP, because you've got nothing else to do but complain, and then be like, what the fuck? Why don't you stop bitching? Why don't you stop bitching? And why don't you start focusing your inner conversations on what the fuck you want? Stop stop complaining. It's like complain, complain, complain. Like there's a whole fucking complaint department out there where it's just like, what's your complaint today? What would you like to bitch about today? Oh, why don't you tell me? Get it together. It's fucking annoying. It's like bitch central. It's like girl gossip, but let's fucking just gossip about everything that we don't want and then bitch because we get exactly that. It's like you can't stop bitching because you bitch and complain, bitch and complain, bitch and complain, and then poof, manifest. And now you got something else to complain about. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. And stop getting in your feelings. Stop being a victim. Shut the fuck up. It doesn't make you sound dope. You don't get it. And then you sit there and bitch. Oh, well, they picked up a new follower. You have nothing else to fucking do? Get a grip. Get a life. Pick up knitting, for fuck's sake. Get it together. But you're not. And then you're like, it's taking a long time because you are the problem. Because I'm just so sad and hurt by what he said. Get over it. You created it. Well, this isn't happening. I've been in no contact for 64 days. Now it's 65 days. He's got me blocked out everywhere. He changed his phone number. Who gives a fuck? Who cares about any of that shit? It's like a juvenile fucking playground. 14-year-olds are more mature than you are. Because do you know what they do? They course correct. They're relentless. They go get their shit. What do? You act like a fucking baby. It's fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. Who gives a fuck if he changed his number? You think I give a fuck? No. So did my boyfriend. So I had no way to contact him. So that's part of my story. And did I get his number? Did we get back in contact? Yeah, because who gives a fuck? You're blocked on social media. Who gives a fuck? It's been 30 days of no contact. Who gives a fuck? They're treating me like shit. Who gives a fuck? Change it. But they're not doing what I want. Who gives a fuck? Then change it. Do I need to continue? I'm not here to tell you what the fuck you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. You need to get a grip. You need to grow up. You need to act like a fucking adult and decide. Do I want my shit or do I not? And if I don't, then pack that shit up and move the fuck on. But you know what? Your next relationship, let me ask the fucking spirit guides. How will their next relationship go? Oh, the signal is coming in strong. Yeah. The exact same way this one did. That's exactly how it's going to go. Because every one of your exes, every person in your life has one person in common. You, bitch. You. So when the fuck are you gonna get a grip and understand you're the problem, not everybody else, not society, you. Because you're the only thing everything in your life has in common. You. So stop blaming other people, stop blaming other circumstances, and start looking at one hard fucking look at you. Because you're the fucking problem. So when are you going to decide that I'm going to get my shit. And I'm going to get my shit together. Why don't we fucking start there? Why don't I focus on getting my shit together so I can get my shit? Huh? When are you going to do that? When you're fucking 80? Or are you going to do it now? Because too much time has been wasted in your life. So get it together. Get it together now. Because it doesn't make any sense why you are continuously doing this to yourself. No one is doing anything to you. You are doing everything to your fucking self. No one is sitting there sharing their profile on social media with you. Yo, you're the one going on their social media digging. No one is sending you pictures that they post on social media. No, you're the one that's going and fucking digging. No one is calling you, telling you, fuck you. No, you're the one telling yourself that shit. So get a grip and stop doing this to yourself. Stop doing this to yourself. Because every day I wake up and I say, today's going to be a great day. Great things are coming my way today. And every day you wake up and you say, fuck yeah, today I'm going to hurt my feelings. Today I want to feel like shit. That's how you wake up. When are you going to start doing the opposite? Knock it off. Knock it off. And I'm going to tell you one more fucking time. Stop. Stop giving your power away. To every fucking thing. You're not just giving your power away to your SPs. You're giving your fucking power away to everything and everybody. And every source and every fucking thing. So knock it off. Period. If you're in our WhatsApp community, me and Bevy are gone today because we have things to do. You give your power away for one hot fucking second. You say anything stupid for one hot second. No one will engage. You will go right to jail. Because I don't give a fuck. Get a grip. And you're going to get a grip now. Wow. We now are able to breathe. 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 You're now taking your power back. Forget what you did. Forget. Yeah, we may, Taylor, at this rate. Forget what you did. Forget where you were thinking 5 minutes ago. Forget your headspace that you were in 2 minutes ago. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right now, what you choose to do right now and moving forward is what matters the most. Don't beat yourself up, but get it together. Get it together. What would you, if you're a parent, what would you tell your kids if they just shit on themselves all fucking day long, hurt their own feelings all day long, felt hopeless, felt powerless, were constantly letting people tell them about who they were and hurt their feelings over and over and over again? What would you tell your children? Exactly, Kayla, to stand the fuck up. So take your own advice. and stand the fuck up. Because you would tell your children something different, but you are the role model. We don't do this just for our SPs. That's fucking stupid. Okay? But you're learning something different to help your life become better, to help your children to become better. Oh, don't worry, Em, because after this, I have an hour. I will be recording a fucking rant. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. It will be live on TikTok. My goal is that you get your shit so that you can teach your children how to get their shit. And we can change the generations to come so that we can end struggling out there. People feeling like they're not good enough for society, for people, that they're settling in life because they don't feel like they deserve more. No, my goal is that we change society, but it starts with you, your bloodline, doing things differently. But only you can do that. No one else can ever make you feel good about yourself. They've tried. They've tried. But there's a reason why it doesn't work. Because it lies to you. It's up to you to change. To be that role model. To show people like, damn, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, you want to fucking know, don't you? You're damn right, Flashy. It would. So it's up to us to be the change. I don't give a fuck what other people want to talk about on their platforms. Do you think I give two fucks? No. If people want to act crazy and they want to do all this weirdo shit, fine. Do I act crazy sometimes? No. Why would I act crazy? That sounds ridiculous. Like, who does not have pepperoni dowsing rods? To me, it's totally fucking normal. Just because these fucking weirdos out here are thinking that they're, what you guys say, dowsing rods were like to bring water. I have a faucet and I pay the water bill, so we're solid. But just because you didn't think that you could have pepperoni dowsing rods and multi-purpose dowsing rods, that's a you problem. But here, we're sane as fuck around here. Are we not? Right, James? James is enough crazy for the whole family. I mean, we're totally fine around here. Had to lighten the mood a little bit. And you, in the meantime, should get a pepperoni dowsing rod. Because it will change your life. Chicken titty dowsing rods are coming next. French fry dowsing rods. You know what I'm saying? Like, who said? We're changing the game on chopsticks, aka dowsing rods. Because who said that chopsticks? Okay, Derek, go back to your room. Who says that chopsticks are only used to pick up sushi and fucking noodles and Asian food? Why can't you use a chopstick to pick up French fries? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why can't you use a chopstick to eat salad? Who said that you can't use the shit outside of the Asian culture? Excuse me, my sign just came back. Just saying. We gotta use our brains around here. I don't appreciate Spectrum calling me. Every time they call me, I want to answer the phone and cuss their stupid asses out. I'm like, don't call me on this cheap fucking internet shit that is not in my area. You lure me with the cheap internet and cable to be like, oh, we don't service your area. Then why the fuck? You're on my phone, bitch. You're on my fucking phone. And baby, if I hit my fucking pickle jar with a spoon and the shit still doesn't open, we're gonna have a fucking problem. And I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store next time and I'm gonna have to fucking cuss their asses out about the pickle jar that won't open. Okay, I mean, ain't that the same fucking thing as doing like how you do it on that like... That's right, Gish. We have pepperoni rods today. Can't have pickle rods yet. And then we're gonna have chicken titty rods. All the rods work in our favor. Yes! That's all about the multi-purpose. And my spirit guides, I don't know what your spirit, we already looked up spirit guides. I still don't know what spirit guides are. I would like to think that, like, people aren't following me around. That's creepy. Isn't that creepy? But I would like to think that I'd like to think that my spirit guides are Oompa Loompas. I feel like that's the vibe. I mean, I would like to think they're Oompa Loompas instead of like, you know, The Walking Dead. I'm just saying. All right, get somewhere comfy and cozy. Okay. Thanks, KK girlfriend. She says, I am the real deal. Yes, I am. And she's done her research. Of course I am. I have nothing to fucking hide. My life is an open goddamn book. All right, now I have a fucking headache from yelling at you guys and screaming, but that's okay. It was bound to happen. And then I have to yell and scream on the video that I will be recording I will be recording a couple videos. I mean, we may as well just get out the way, right? All right. Get somewhere comfy and cozy while we get prepared to do the cord cutting because I now have to go to the ladies' room. Good, Golden. Shit. Snaps to Golden because she said she just wanted to tell me and you that she's seeing her SP tomorrow. It's real as fuck. That's right. That is right. Yes! I love that. I'm gonna have to. Howdy, Jenna? I hope not too. Okay. So while you get somewhere comfy and cozy, I mean, what are you talking about? I cut the cord with my daughter, and you know what? Well, she's not here right now. She's at school. She's still here. I cut the cord with my ex that I hadn't talked to in 8 years. And he called me. Okay, you're not cutting the cord with your SP, like cutting them out of your life. What you're doing is you're cleansing the energy. We've had numerous people that when they cut the cord with their SP, they get contact from their SP. Numerous people start seeing movement after that because you're just cleansing the energy between you and SP, keeping it fresh instead of stale, negative, sad energy. Okay? That's all it is. Give it a shot. If you think in a million fucking years that I would ever come on here and have you guys do something that would cost you to lose your SP, that just sounds stupid as fuck. I would never do that. I can't speak for everybody else, but I would never do that. Okay. I try to come on and help you get movement with your SP. Okay. Which is why I always tell you, you're cutting the cord from you and keeping the cord intact with your SP. Okay. So that's all it is. It's like, since you've met your SP, you've been walking around with the shirt that you've never washed. We're now washing the shirt so it's nice, fresh, you know, putting some scent on that bitch. And so therefore you get movement. Therefore you pop into their mind. Because when you cut the energy with your SP, you pop into their mind. Something's different. They think about you. Okay? All right, so play along, bitch. Play along. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Do you have any people on here? Everybody does the fucking cord cutting on here, and yet they're like, got movement. We had somebody do here, maybe hummingbird. Maybe this will help you out. One of our members, she cut the cord with her daughter, who she hadn't talked to in 2 years. Within 48 hours, her daughter called her. So hopefully that'll incentivize you to do it. Okay? All right. So get somewhere comfy and cozy. Let's get this party fucking started. If you are new here, of course I can. If you are new here, I obviously am your manifestation. I'm going to walk you through how to cut the cord. I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your favor. I know that sounds good to you, obviously. So click the follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, you can always catch them on the tube of you. I turn off ads for the first 24 hours so you can watch them ad free. You're welcome. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks, and I've managed to cut that time in half. So I'm here to help you manifest your SP for you. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you get your shit right and tight, all links are in my bio. We've got all kinds of shit in there. I'm the low price leader in the coaching space here, and that is because I want to help as many people as possible get their shit. That's how this works, okay? That's how I live and fulfill my mission, okay? Our most recent manifest, I have, what the fuck, like from 2:30 to 4 o'clock, I'm on back-to-back 15-minute calls, by the way, for Manifest For Me. Back-to-back calls for people that took action on Manifest For Me. Our most recent success story in Manifest For Me, she hired me to manifest for her, and in 2 weeks, he showed up at her door. Of course. And he hadn't been there in months. Okay? No contact, by the way. Okay? Okay. That's how this works. So, when she laughed, she says, Jen always says that she'll bring him to your door, and he actually showed up. At her door. She was just on here earlier. Okay? So that's how that works. If you're not a part of our WhatsApp group, you should join our WhatsApp community, because our WhatsApp community is lit. Get inspired. It's not just success stories. We have a rocking good time. We're family in there. We talk. We laugh. You can also ask questions, get advice, and all that glorious stuff. Okay, and if you also get out of line, we'll put you in jail. Yeah, we have jail there. We have an insane asylum, whatever you want, because we're here to help you get your shit. Okay? And we're very active in the community. There's that. We also have text coaching, all that glorious shit. We got 2 upcoming master classes. So if you are wanting to get out of your own goddamn fucking way, we have one for the ladies, one for the fellas. Join. Okay? All right. So now you should be somewhere comfy and cozy. It's not, if you're looking for your life partner, you just need to get clear on what kind of person you want to date. That's right, James. All right. So I told you, I want you to forget. Forget about the struggles you dealt with 5 minutes ago, the negative thoughts, the checking, the worrying, the doubt, the fears. Let it all go for just a moment. Forget it. Close your eyes and just take a couple deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Releasing the tension and just allowing your mind to relax for just a moment. Not thinking and overthinking and overanalyzing. Just being present right now. Now I want you to imagine that you're in a giant amphitheater. It's dark outside. There's no one there but you. And you're sitting in the middle of this amphitheater, and in front of you, there's a giant stage. And on this stage, there's a single stage light. I want you to stare at that stage light for just a moment. And as you stare into that stage light, you start to realize and get a sense that you're actually not alone. In fact, you start to notice that off in the distance, in the back of the stage, out of the light, a dark shadowy figure. And as you begin to adjust your focus to the dark shadowy figure, you start to realize that that person is actually your SP. Now I want you to say your SP's name, and I want you to ask them to come into the light, into the center of the stage. Do that now. And as they step into the light, into the center of the stage, you start to notice their facial features, their physical features. You also notice a gold cord that runs directly from your third eye into theirs. Now I want you to look at your SP, and I want you to ask your SP these two questions, and I want you to hear them respond. If you can hear their voice, great. If you can't hear their voice, that's okay too. I want you to ask your SP right now, do you support me? Hear them tell you, yes. Now ask your SP, do you love me? Also hear them tell you, yes. Now I want you to look at your SP right in their eyes, and I want you to say these 4 phrases to your SP. This time they're not going to respond, and that's okay. I want you to look at your SP, and I want you to tell them, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now I want you to reach up with your hands as if it's a pair of scissors. And I want you to cut the gold cord that runs directly from your third eye only, leaving the gold cord fully intact with your SP's third eye. And as the cord begins to fall to the floor, I want you to reach up with your other hand, and I want you to grab the roots of that gold cord and just pull them out of your third eye and toss them aside. And as the gold cord continues to fall to the floor, your SP starts to float away like a balloon. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller and farther and farther and smaller until they just disappear. Take another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and open your eyes. Alrighty. Now that you can rest assured that your SP is now thinking about you, they are going to be thinking about you, if they aren't already thinking about you, any minute. That's how this works. That's how this works. Good, KK. Good. Okay, that's how this works. I mean, you don't just decide. Thought transmission does not, the things get so the only reason why things get so overcomplicated is because you guys be overcomplicating the shit yourself. It's KM. You overcomplicate the shit. Like, for what? For what? Okay? This is how energy works, okay? This derived, in case some people question shit, this derived from Ho'oponopono. It's an ancient Hawaiian tradition, okay? The part of Ho'oponopono is the 4 phrases I told you to say. Okay? That's it. Okay? I modified the technique, obviously. But that's where it comes from. Where a spiritual guy, they brought him in and they brought him into one of the most violent prisons. He had never seen a single inmate. And they wanted him to help them solve that. Okay? And so what he did is, I'll explain that to you. What he did is he did the Ho'oponopono. And the violence rate within that prison, he never knew any of them. He didn't need to. Went down it was an insane amount. I mean, I'm not going to give false statistics. I don't fucking know, but it was an insane amount. Whereas violence in the prison was almost obsolete. Okay? All right. So why do you say those 4 phrases to your SP? So you're basically saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I chose the version of you that you aren't, right? I'm sorry that there's so many why you're saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I created this mess in my thoughts. I'm sorry that I've let this impact me for so long. I'm sorry that I've changed the dynamic of our relationship because this is exactly what you did, right? Please forgive me. Yes, please forgive me for the pain that I've caused this relationship, for the mistakes that I've made in my mind, in my thoughts. Please forgive me for not disciplining my mind and selecting the version of you that you are, right? Please forgive me for not controlling my thoughts and having you confirm what I didn't want you to. And then, of course, thank you and I love you, right? So those are the obvious ones, right? That's why you're saying those, is you're bringing your power back, okay? And accepting that I selected a version of my SP that I didn't want. I didn't discipline my mind. I didn't control my thoughts, right? You're welcome. And that's how you have to know how disciplined your mind really is, right? Some people like to lie to themselves. We're not in the business here. At least I tell you that honesty is the best policy, okay? Manifestation community tells you be delusional. You can't make changes if you're just lying to yourself about everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't evolve and be better, because that's what this is about. It's about you. If you're just lying to yourself and you're blaming everybody and everything for your shit. Okay, we'll get into that. Okay, see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't be like, they stole my boyfriend from me. No, they didn't. Okay, well, I only acted this way because of this. No, you didn't. Okay. It's victim mentality. It's living at the effect of everything, which we'll get into. But in the meantime, I have to go to the ladies' room. So we're going to go get you some contact now, okay? And we'll talk about the difference between cause and effect, okay? Right now, most of you are living at the effect of everything, blaming everybody and everything for the reason why your shit is how it is. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but it ain't going to get you far. Yeah? Okay. Now get your pictures of your SPs out. Because why wouldn't you? If you don't have a picture of your SP, that's fine. Okay, if you can imagine them in your mind, cool. Then imagine them in your mind. If you can't, just say he or she, okay? Your subconscious mind knows who you're referring to. If you want to, you should never be referring to your SP as SP, okay? It should be their name. Or he or she, okay? So you could say their name. All right. Don't overcomplicate. Don't overthink, because that's your guys' biggest problem, is you overthink every fucking thing. All right. All right. Now, your SP changed over the course of your relationship, right? In the end of your relationship, you didn't recognize them. They weren't the same as they were in the beginning of your relationship. But the reality is either were you, okay? You also changed over time too, because a lot of times our relationship oftentimes creates insecurities within ourselves. You know, you end up changing your identities based on your relationship, and how you see yourself now is somehow based on how your SP sees you. That's fucking stupid. Okay? It's so stupid. You need to stop doing that. Okay? So I need you to go back and remember who you were in the beginning of your relationship, because who you were in the beginning of your relationship is you weren't clingy. You didn't even fucking know your SP. Right? You weren't, I'm excited too, Callie. You were not clingy. Okay? You were not needy. You did not need them to validate how the fuck you felt about yourself. You knew who you were. You had a confidence about you and a surety about you. You were going through your life, living your life, right? And you didn't need somebody to make you feel better about yourself. And because of that, that version of you is why your SP chased you. They were attracted to you. They wanted to be with you. They talked to you all the time. They wanted to spend all their time with you. That version of you is who your SP caught feelings for, fell in love with. You need to go back to that version of who you were, the confident one, the one who knew who you were. Hummingbird, that's exactly my point. A lot of people here didn't even want their SPs at first. I didn't. Right? And that's why they pursued you. That's what they were into. Because you didn't want your SP. You may not have wanted your SP, but you definitely didn't need your SP, right? And even if you did, you wanted them, you didn't need them, okay? So there's a difference. So we need to go back to that, all right? Now, I also now need you to realize, snaps to you, Goldilocks, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Kelly, they are on Zoom now because therefore, I mean, unless you're flashy, but they're on Zoom because therefore I can record the call. I record the call and have the AI summary. I found Zoom's AI summary is a little bit more in depth than Google Meet. And we only record the call for your benefit because we send you the call recording. Who the fuck is going to sit there and watch your call back? We don't do that. So we just sit there and we send it to you so that you can have it for your reference, okay? Because let's discuss there. And when I get in the flow, I get in the fucking flow. And I'm not going to sit here and pause every 5 seconds while you write the shit down. All right? Because we recreate your SP. All right? So now, talking about SPs, I want you to remember who the fuck your SP was. I want you to go back to the time. Thanks, Lisa, girlfriend. I want you to go back to the time in your relationship where everything was absolutely amazing. You didn't question anything about your SP. You knew you would hear from them. They checked all the boxes. They were like the perfect version, like everything. I want you to remember why the fuck you want them back. Why do you want them back? Remember that person right now, that version of your SP, which is why you want them back, because you obviously want them back because you saw them as a good person for you, right? Remind yourself who they were. Because at that time, you didn't question anything. You knew that you would hear from them. You knew that they would talk to you. They always talk to you. You weren't questioning if you were going to see them this weekend. You knew you would. Okay? You never questioned how they felt about you. You absolutely never questioned if they wanted to be with you. Go back to that version of your SP. If you were never in a relationship with your SP, I want you to think about all the things that you still love about them, why you want to be in a relationship with them. You have to see this version of your SP moving forward and this version only. Drop the bullshit. Stop bitching. Okay? Okay. Now, the reality is, you guys kill me. This is why I yell at you, because you kill me with the whole no contact shit. Okay? Because you've never not been in contact. You've always been in contact with your SP. When's the last time you thought about them? Well, you were in contact with them. So what are you choosing to tell them every time you think about them? What an asshole they are? How they're not talking to you, don't want anything to do with you. have moved on, want to love someone else. The fuck? No. Instead, you're learning how to control what's being transferred through your thoughts, but you're always in contact with them. No contact is not a thing. Okay? It's not a thing. Okay, so we want to go into the 3D. But the way it pushes out into the 3D is when you stop letting the 3D control your thoughts. Right now, you're reacting to the 3D. And the 3D is controlling your thoughts. Your thoughts are being controlled by what you see or don't see or what you're falsely assuming in the 3D. You're forgetting you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so your job is not to question a goddamn thing. Instead, your thoughts right now moving forward need to start controlling the 3D. Not being controlled by the 3D, but controlling the 3D. Telling yourself what the fuck you want to tell yourself. Arhan, who the fuck is Max? Do I look like a goddamn fucking Max? Do I look like a Max? I don't think so. Warrior SP come back. The spirit guides are telling me, yes, if you'll do what the fuck I say to do. Okay? Okay. I feel an imbalance with my rods if I don't have an even pepperoni ratio. That's 22.22. Where in the fuck are you at? It's 12.22 over here. Don't threaten me with a good time. All right, so you now need to start expecting what you want to see. Oh, shit, I love that. Well, snaps to turkey. You need to right now start expecting what you want to see in your 3D, not what you currently see. Because the only way your 3D is going to change is if you stop acknowledging what you don't like. Stop acknowledging what you don't want. That's the only way. Told Ren, I said, hi, sister. And I love her. I love baby Ren. We all love fucking baby Ren. What I'm not loving is this little fucking fruit fly that keeps flying around. But we love baby Ren. And tell her that we got her message yesterday, and it was the sweetest fucking message in the world. I will get this motherfucker. I will get him. And it must be the pepperonis, because I don't keep food in my office. I don't know how the fuck he got on the second floor. Damn it. I'll tell you how to get rid of fear of failure after this, all right? But I gotta go to the ladies' room, okay, bitches? So, if you are new here, we're going to start expecting what? What we want to see in our reality, not what you currently see. Start expecting something different, because your reality will only change. Your 3D will only change when you start expecting something different. Okay? Now, put on your fucking crowns. Come on, guys. Put on your fucking crowns. If you're new here, you're going to put on your crown. If you're not new here, you're going to straighten that shit, because a lot of you need to straighten your fucking crowns right now, because you guys like to act like you're new to the game, but I know who the fuck you are. Straighten your crowns and straighten them now. Because here we get what we want. We get it when we want it. We don't wait for shit around here. We get shit. We don't wait for shit. Okay? When queens and kings give a command, they don't sit there and question, wonder, worry, check, doubt if the command will be fulfilled. What's there to fucking check? We're going to talk about this stupid shit, because that is checking is stalking. Okay? Just in case you don't know. It's a glorious way. Checking the 3D is, for lack of better terms, called stalking. Literally. Okay? Queens and kings don't have to check. They gave the command. There's nothing to fucking check. I don't need to check. What do you want me to check for? No. I know. I said what my shit's gonna be. Therefore, it's gonna be what I said it's gonna be. Period. Yeah, Giovanna, why would you be checking to see if he unblocked you? Shouldn't you checking to see if they unblocked you. We'll get into all this, okay? Or checking to see if you're unblocked means that you don't think you are. Why would you need to check? And who the fuck would block your ass? Who would even dare to block you? Exactly. Stop stalking. Yeah, because that is AKA checking that 3D. It makes yourself sound. It makes it sound better if you say you're checking the 3D. No, you're fucking stalking your SP and other people in their lives. Stop. Okay. Alrighty. Now, if you are in no contact with your SP, you're going to look at your SP's photo right now, dead ass in their face, get angry with them, get frustrated with them. If they're not doing what you want them to do, then get upset with them. Period. Okay? Like a child that's not listening to you when you've told them something to do 10, 15 times. How are you going to start talking to them like, you know, this, that, and the third? No, you're not. You're going to get firm. If you are alone, say it out loud because you can add a little bit more tonality to it. If you are not alone, please, for the love of fucking sake, say it in your mind so you don't look like a complete wacko. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Good, Nikita. Now, if you are in no contact with your SP or you are in contact with your SP in the 3D, but it is not consistent contact, you're going to tell their ass to fucking contact you. So you're going to look at them and you're going to be like, excuse me, motherfucker. You don't have to say that, but the attitude. Get what I'm saying? You're going to contact me right now. And I want you to say this with some authority. Okay? Let's double bind it today. You're going to contact me right now. You know you want to contact me. You are contacting me right now. You know you want to contact me. You are contacting me right now. You know you want to contact me. You are contacting me right now. Period. If you're in consistent contact, but you are long distance, then you can look at your SP in their face and say, you're contacting me right now and you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. You are contacting me right now. You're going to tell me everything I want to hear. Okay. And after this exercise, stick around. Don't be a little bitch and leave because I'm going to go ahead and tell you what your fucking challenge is. If you're not new here, it's the same challenge, but if you are new here, I have a challenge that I give you every Friday. Shall you choose to accept it? A lot of people, just while you're on the break, applies to the live. Outside of this technique, you could do it for a minute. It's really not a big deal. But I'm going to tell you what your challenge is, and shall you choose to accept it? A lot of people get their shit. A lot of times we thrive off a challenge, okay? If you are in consistent contact, but you are not long distance, and you can say one of the first two, or you can say, you know you want to come see me. You're coming to see me today. You know you want to see me. You're coming to see me today. You know you want to see me. You're coming to see me today. If you're in any of the ships, friendship, situationship, relationship, marriage ship, any of that shit, then you have options. You could do one of the first three, or you could have fun with it. And you can say, you know you want to bring me dinner. You're bringing me dinner today. You know you want to buy me flowers. You're buying me flowers today. You know you want to give me a massage. You're giving me a massage today. You know you want to cook me dinner, or you know you want to give me sexy time. You're giving me sexy time today. Whatever the fuck. You know you want to take me on a date. You're taking me on a date tonight. Whatever the fuck you want. The world is your command. Have fun with it. Expect something different. No checking. Did you not pay attention? No need to check. What's there to check when you know? Do you check your fucking phone every 5 seconds to see if your mom fucking texts you back? No. Do you check your phone every 5 minutes to see if your bestie is going to text you? No. So why in the fuck are you checking your phone to see if your SP is going to text you? No. No checking. Start expecting. Who wouldn't text your ass? What the fuck? Know what I'm saying? No checking. Okay, start expecting. Queen and King energy, bitch. Have you not been paying attention? Stick around. I'll tell you what your challenge is, and I will answer you on how to get rid of fear of failure, and so forth. King Joe's gonna be making sure, keeping an eye on you. Fuck the 3D, don't react.
Persist, bitch,
And that's a fact.
queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. Inner convos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties on, stop spiraling, keep moving on. We'll verbalize, we internalize. Now the whole damn family shines. Hey, leverage the law, stand up tall, don't fear the fall. Channel your queen energy, manifesting royalty. Hey, toot your own horn, old story, dead and gone. Dream team, bitches, crown held high. We create our reality tonight. Some came shattered, some came lost, thinking love had a heavy cost. Now we walk kings and queens, living things we used to dream. Don't worry, just be, she said. Get the old version out your head. Moving first, now watch them chase. Manifestation all over the place. Persist king, persist queen. Best in mindset we've ever seen. From the lives
Oh, what in the hell? Sorry. I didn't realize it was not a repeat. God damn it, what an epic fail. Shit. That's all right. Ow. Tyrese. I told you. King Joe was keeping an eye on you to make sure that you were in check. Uh-huh. That's right. That's right. King Joe was watching your ass. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I was, Janet. Just kidding. Just kidding. MKD made it for me. So, no, she did not sing. That's goddamn right, Ness, because you said so. And that needs to be your attitude. Okay? That needs to be your attitude. Remember, you control what they're thinking about, how their day is going to go. I ask you guys every day, what's your SP doing right now? Go ahead. What's your SP doing right now? What kind of night is your SP going to have tonight? You decide. You decide. And it's goddamn right. That's right, Jess Bowie. It was confirmed, like, in the in our success stories, right? Somebody posted in the success stories today. It was confirmed. He was miserable. Of course he was. Why wouldn't he be? Your SP's miserable without you. How many times do people have to post in the success stories where they're like, he contacted me and we've been in constant communication and he's literally repeating my affirmations back to me. He's literally saying the things that I've been telling myself. Yeah, that's how this works, right? What makes them different than you? Nothing, other than the fact that they persist. They stay focused. Okay? Yeah, it's literally that's literally what her SP told her. Of course he goddamn is miserable right now. He's having the most miserable night of his life because he can't stop thinking about me because he misses me so much. He has to be near me all the time. Yes, so if you are new here every weekend, see like convicted chaos, miserable without me. That's right, Tyrese. So did I. You decide, okay? If you're new here, I give you a challenge every weekend. It's the same challenge. Lucas, I manifest SPs for you, but you have to click the link in my bio. Okay, so I give you a challenge every weekend. So here's your challenge this weekend. It's the same as it is every weekend. Shall you choose to not be a bitch and accept it? Is one, I want you to really lock it in. Okay? I want you to decide right now that I am going to lock it in. Hey, bitch, mermaids are common. You can see a mermaid emoji pop up. You can see a fucking whatever you want. Go watch Ariel tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, The Little Mermaid. Okay? I want you to lock it in right now. Lock it in. No, if you filled out the Google form, I get started right away on your SP, but I need a little bit of backstory from you. So when we talk, then I tailor it a little bit. It depends. Okay? Lock it in right now. Decide this weekend I'm going to fucking lock in. I'm going to play it full out. I'm not going to let my thoughts control me anymore. I'm going to control my thoughts. Okay? I'm going to control my thoughts. Why, Mariana? Why would you tell yourself that? Huh? Stop doing that. Okay? Okay. Now, I want you to decide right now that you are locking it in. This weekend, I'm not going to let my thoughts run wild. I'm not going to assign negative meaning to shit. I'm not going to make false assumptions that aren't going to benefit me. I'm not going to react to my 3D. I'm not going to check my 3D for what? What the fuck is there to check? What are you checking for? Like I said, it's called stalking, okay? It's called stalking. And you need to stop doing that. It's not healthy. Trust me, I have 2 stalkers now. It's fucking weird. Stop saying that, Mariana. Okay? Stop saying that. They don't want us to be together. As long as you believe that, then his friends have to advocate against your relationship. So instead, start telling yourself that his friends absolutely love me. They think we're perfect together. They have to reflect that too. They can only show up based on how you see them. So if you see them as being against your relationship and don't want you to be together, they have to play their part. So knock it off. What you want to hear only. What you want to tell yourself only. That's going to benefit you. I don't need to check the 3D because the 3D is not, it's only a reflection of, it's only a mirror, okay? Your SP is only a mirror. Your 3D is only a mirror of what the fuck you're thinking about. So change it. Control it. Lock it in. Lock it in. Either you want your shit or you don't. So if you want your shit bad enough, then lock it in. Are you going to want a job bad enough, but you're just not going to take the time to go and apply for jobs? That sounds stupid as fuck. Lock it in. Now. Don't give anything another fucking option. But oh God, commit to chaos. So I want you now to decide. You're going to lock it in. Period. There's not another option. There's not another option. Okay? This is it. This is it. Decide now. Now, your task this weekend is you have, you're the best, Naomi, this happened to It's Manifest, but she did exactly what I said to do. She had 6 job offers. Okay? So all you have to do is say exactly this. I'm the best applicant they have. I get every job I apply for. I'm literally the best applicant they have. They're giving me that job. I get every job I apply for. Tell yourself that. Okay? Oh, right. Instead of wondering, okay? Because then you panic. Then you're thinking opposing. No. Okay? So, yes, Gish, I will. Okay? So, now, I will get very angry with all your SPs today. Okay? Now, if you are in no contact with your SP, and I don't give a fuck about your circumstances. Circumstances seriously don't matter. Unless you decide they do. Okay? Circumstances only matter if you decide that they do. If you decide it's a circumstance, convicted chaos. If you decide it's a circumstance and it's a problem, then you're going to be right. Either way. So why would you want to do that? That sounds stupid. Okay? That sounds dumb. So if you're in now I did not say force the 3D. If you're in no contact with your SP this weekend, Mariana, did I say, hold on. Circumstances don't matter. That was my rewind button, by the way. Circumstances don't matter unless you decide they do. Your circumstance doesn't fucking matter. So if they're with someone else, so who gives a fuck? What does that matter? That's a circumstance. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You don't like my rewind button? I thought I did pretty good. Okay, So don't view it as an obstacle, okay? Because things will change. Things will change, okay? So if you're in no contact with your SP, you have until the end of the week, until Sunday at midnight, to break no contact with your SP. Now, you are not going to focus on the time, okay? We are not focusing on the time, okay? We're not focusing on the time. You're not going to count down the clock, because that's been your biggest problem, is focusing on the time, okay? You're just going to lock it in. You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to lock it in. And so now, that's right, Tailfeather. Look at that. Slaps for Tailfeather, who says she hired me in 5 minutes and told me they'd been lucky to have me. Of course, why wouldn't they? Okay, so circumstances don't matter. I don't give a fuck if they're with someone else, if they live on fucking Mars. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Do I need to say that shit again? I mean, do we need to keep rewinding? Huh? Yeah, Jane. Convicted chaos. I mean, I've had to rewind twice now because somebody else keeps giving the same goddamn fucking circumstance. That's right. We do rewind pepperoni rods around here. Pickle rods. Chicken titty rods next. If I remember. Mm-hmm. All the fucking shit. Get your shit together. Okay? Now, allow me to say it again. If you're in no contact with your SP, you have until midnight on Sunday to get into contact with your SP. Break no contact. I didn't say force authority. What I said is you are going to lock it in. You're going to discipline your mind. So everything in your mind is going to be focused on them obsessed with you. You're all they fucking think about. Like literally, they're so completely miserable without me tonight. Like, what are they doing tonight? Completely miserable. What are they doing right now? Thinking about me. Yeah, like low key, they stalk my profile. They look at all my shit. Like they're obsessed with me. They literally are thinking about nothing but me. All that shit. Okay? Because it's the buildup before the explosion in your 3D. Okay? So it's all about that. Like they absolutely want to talk to me. They want nothing more than to talk to me. Okay? All right. So it's all about that. Convicted chaos. Okay? It's all about that. Okay? Now, Natalia, that's normal, bitch. Don't even trip, because don't even trust me. Natalia, you guys have two heads. One on the top and one on the bottom, but there's one that they think about. There's one that leads the brigade, and it ain't on top of their shoulders. That's what I want your conversations to be about. You know? So. Oh yeah, feral. I mean, that's what they do because they don't understand, so they think it's witchcraft. I'm like, I guess. All right, convicted chaos. Now, if you are in contact with your SP, then you have options, okay? You have until Sunday at midnight to get them to come and see you or to plan to see you, right? To make plans. Now, when they make plans to see you, you have to break the pattern. You cannot doubt it. You cannot question it. You cannot question if they're going to come fucking see you, okay? All right? If you are long distance, you have options, okay? And even if you're not, but you are in contact with your SP, then you have two options. You get them come see you or make plans to come see you, or you can get them, or you have until Sunday midnight to get them to tell you everything that you want to hear. I know he wants nothing more than to come see me. All he can think about is spending time with me. Like, that man cannot get enough of me. He can't stand to be away from me. Like, literally, he's going to tell me everything that I want to hear. He's literally going to contact me and tell me everything that I want to hear. Period. If you're in any of the ships, friendship, situationship, relationship, marriageship, any of that glorious shit, then you have options. You can do the first 2 or 3 that we mentioned. Math isn't the strong suit. I believe in that. Or you have until midnight for them to, on Sunday, for them to do something that you want them to do. Something that you want them to do. Okay, it could be cooking you dinner, buying you flowers, taking you on a date, okay, giving you massage, sexy time on demand, any of that shit. Yeah, I saw that, baby. I'll call you. Any of that shit, okay? That's your task. I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be any questions because I'm pretty sure it was clear. Now, I want you to have fun with this, okay? Manifestation is supposed to be fun. So at the same time, while you're focusing on the next step with your relationship, right? Contact, no contact being broken in the 3D, guiding your thoughts, right? Controlling your inner conversations, control them. Okay, getting them to tell you everything that you want to hear, getting them to do something for you. I think every one of you, I don't care. I do not give a fuck about anything. I think all of you should get them to do something that you want them to do. Okay, so like let's say your SP is big on social media. Okay, and you can see their profiles. Then tell yourself that he's going to wear a certain color shirt. Okay, or that they're going to view your story, or they're going to like your story, right? Or they're going to view your profile. Anything that you want. Anything that you want. Okay? I want you to tell yourself that. Or like, I'm going to see a fucking mermaid, or a panda bear, or any of that shit. Okay? Have fun with it. Manifest something that they do. Somebody posted, where the fuck was it posted? It might have been I think it was in WhatsApp, where, or may have been, I don't fucking know. But it was somewhere where they said that they did that. And really, they did that and they said he was going to wear a black shirt and a hat. Care to guess what he wore? A black shirt and a hat. That's the fun part. Oh yeah, it was Lindsay. I think it was Lindsay that said that when he came over, when her SP came over, that's what he was going to be wearing. It's exactly what he wore. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Good, Austin. You should want to manifest your wife back. That's what we do here. Okay? Is we help people get their SPs back. Husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends. Doesn't fucking matter. Okay? And so it's our specialty around here. Okay? Is we got a whole manifestation, we got a whole married besties group in our WhatsApp community. All right? That's your task, bitches. Get it fucking done. Take it serious. Take it serious. By doing what I tell you to do, Austin. Okay? We have a lot of married besties that are getting, like we have a lot of married people that are really getting a lot of movement with their SPs, with their husbands, with their wives. A lot of them getting massive movement. Okay. Lisa, I think for you, I'm not going to repeat the whole thing, but I know you. Okay. So yes, I think it's a good idea that you use a parrot app. I think for you, you have options, okay? You can get him to tell you everything that you want to hear, right? Or make plans to come and see you. Okay, given where, make plans to come visit you, tell you what you want to hear, any of those kind of options, or get him to do something you want him to do. Okay, that's your task. You specifically. Okay, so yeah, Tempe, you just have to request to join. A lot of people request to join certain parts of the community, but we vet you first. Like if you're married, cool, then you can join that community. If you're not, then no. You know what I'm saying? So if you're common law married, just tell Bevy that, okay? And she'll let you in, okay? All right. So that's your task. Get it done. Get it done. I literally just gave you a handful of inner conversations to be having, all centered around that, and throw out random things. Throw out random shit. Okay. Now I got to go jump on with Needy Bevy. Let me again remind you that me and Bevy will be unavailable this evening in the WhatsApp group. So, you better fucking behave. You better behave today. Happy birthday to you again. Okay, bitch, you gotta say that shit up front, bitch. You gotta say that shit up front. You can't be like, this weekend, delayed after the fact. Because now, it's not fair to the others that now you have to get 2 happy birthday songs. And now Taylor, when it's her birthday, is now going to expect 3 happy birthday songs. I'm just saying. So fucking behave yourselves. Behave yourselves. I love you too, bitch. All right. You have your marching orders. Let's get your shit. I want to see a lot of you getting Really, Shayna? I want to see a lot of you get your shit. Get movement with your SPs this weekend. Don't get upset. Of course you tell. Duh. Happy birthday. Was that half? I feel like that was half. You can speak it out loud. Okay. You can say it to yourself. Okay, there we go, Shayna. You can say it to yourself, right? All of that stuff. Just discipline your fucking self. Okay? Okay. Stop digging. Stop stalking. It's anti-stalk weekend. Anti-stalking weekend is in full effect. Lock it in weekend is in effect. Remember, everything has to be in alignment. They will speed it up. All right? All right, bitches. I got a jet. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I do not have an Amazon wish list. But I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, don't even trip, because you could always put them on the tube. I always put them on the tube with the U. I turn off ads for the first 24 hours so you can watch the replays ad free, because I love you and because I got your back. I always got your back. Who the fuck has your back more than I do? Who cares about you more than I do here on the internet? Me. We're family around here. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. And so I will think about putting something together. I love you too, Ella girlfriend. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you get your shit right and tight, all links are in my bio. We've got 2 upcoming masterclasses. If you want to join our WhatsApp community, I strongly suggest you do, because we're family in there. You get to know everybody, and everybody treats you with kindness when you first come in, so you can get to know everybody. Right, bitches? And we're also there to yell at you and check your ass when you get out of fucking line. That's what that is. We teach 4 laws around here: the law of leverage, the law of get your shit, the law of shut the fuck up, and the law of fuck the 3D, which is exactly what the fuck you're going to tell yourself this weekend. Fuck the 3D. Good also to be the best decision you ever made, because our most recent success story came in today where she hired me, and that's exactly how she hired me to manifest for her, and no contact broken, showed up at her door. 2 weeks. She said best decision she ever made. That's goddamn right. Okay, so I've also had so many other people. They are the best laws, bitch. I've also had 2 fellas that got a complete turnaround after hiring me within 48 hours. If you just do what I tell you to do. All right. Okie doke skally. No. Oh, well, that's going to fucking be easy as shit, Austin. All right, let's get her conforming quickly. time. We ain't got time to waste around here. We do not waste time around here. Okay. Also, if you want text coaching, if you want SP stories, gutter trash stories, self-concept stories, love you too, lady. Paired with a custom song, which you heard today, which was not on repeat, which is fucking rude. I'm gonna change that shit now. Also, yeah, we got all that shit. Guided meditations, what you need, because our job here is to bypass the conscious mind, get that shit in the subconscious mind, because time is of the essence, and we do not waste time here. All right, bitches. I love each and every one of you, besties, and I will see you all in the WhatsApp group for a little bit today before I have to jet, because I have a celebration. I have a celebration happening tonight. Okay, all right. I love you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Bye, positive life, girlfriend. Love you, Liliana.